dressmaking to machine embroidery techniques. And all of them will be heirlooms by design.
Tune to Anniston's News Talk 1450, WDNG.
That showing some displeasure with the current situation means that you're an advocate of overthrowing the government. You know, I hate that reaction. You know, I think, and I've thought about that, I don't want to stray you too far away from your
Leave 30
point
songs
here,
in a row to the kids.
I think that's why
You've grown up to Anniston's News Talk 1450, WDNG.
WJSU TV, Channel 40, Anniston, Gadsden.
We have all of your machine embroidery supplies at Quilts Plus to get you started in free motion machine embroidery. I really enjoyed visiting with you today. I hope you will continue to tune in to Heirlooms by Design. In the coming weeks, we have many exciting techniques.
My best friend wears one. If you see anybody that's not wearing a seatbelt, you should advise them to wear one because they could get badly hurt or killed. My mom says, remember to wear your seatbelt, and I always do. And even if there isn't a seatbelt, I just borrow somebody else's. And whoever chose that law was pretty good at making that law.
Buckle up, Alabama. It's a law we can live with.
You're watching WJSU TV 40, Anniston, Gadsden.
Our ancestors worked really hard at making a living, and there wasn't much to spare. So if they wanted new clothes, plain or fancy, they made them. Simple as that. The result was often beautiful things that were passed down from generation to generation. Without really thinking about it, they were making heirlooms. Maybe we don't have time to hand-stitch everything like in the old days, but we can still make things for our families that are a little better and a little nicer than what you could buy. And they will become real treasures to our descendants someday. That's very satisfying.
Heirlooms by Design with Sharon LaMonaco is sponsored by Capital Imports, your passport to fine lace, embroideries, and fabrics. And by Quilts Plus, your authorized Bernina dealer. Nothing sews like a Bernina. Nothing. Now, here's Sharon.
Hi, I'm Sharon LaMonaco. Thanks for joining me on Heirlooms by Design. Today, I have a very special guest. I'd like to introduce you to my friend, Pat Merrill. Pat is from Bountiful, Utah, and she's with SOART International. Welcome to Anniston, Pat.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're certainly delighted to have you. Pat is a master machine artist and a designer and author of many books on machine art. She's also written several patterns. For those of you who have taken my machine embroidery class, you will remember Machine Embroidery Goes Country. Pat wrote and designed that kit. And it's a wonderful kit to use for our basic machine embroidery. Pat is also a national instructor, and I think a national treasure. She travels the country teaching machine arts to teachers and conducting certification seminars for new machine arts instructors. I certified under Pat in Nashville, Tennessee in 1988. Pat, tell us about your seminars.
We have three. They're called tracks 1 and 2 and 3. And track 1 is the basic. It's the one where you can go whether you know anything about machine embroidery or not. Mm-hmm. Most of our students are teachers or want to teach, but there are some who are just interested in knowing more about how to handle their machine. We teach creative uses of the machine, such as machine embroidery, machine quilting, monogramming, lace work, bead work. Everything we do is done on the sewing machine.
All the fun play stuff, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Well, we're going to look at some of the beautiful samples that Pat has brought with her, some of the various techniques that she teaches in these seminars, just as soon as we return. Pat, would you give us a little bit of information and explain some of these different techniques and what we're looking at here?
Oh, I'll be glad to. Cable stitching is where you work with a heavy thread in the bobbin, so that something that you can't get through the needle. And so I've done a lot of cable stitching here. This was done with a heavy thread in the bobbin, without a hoop. I just turned it over and stitched around it whichever way I wanted to go. And the same way with this. Here, this had a thread called Candlelight in it.
And Candlelight is a relatively thick thread.
Yes, it is. And it won't go through the needle, even if you use a very large needle. It just is too heavy and too nubby. But you can put it in the bobbin, and then it works very well.
And I see that we also have some beads sewn
Yes.
into this sweatshirt as well.
Yes, after I did the other embroidery, with the Candlelight,